Okay, David Beckham is reported to be trying to purchase a 10% stake in Salford City. Obviously, that would reunite him with the rest of the class of '92, so the Neville brothers, Butt and Scholes. And that would mean that they now have a 60% majority stake in the club, the other 40% being owned by a Singaporean businessman. Um, he's made no secret of wanting to stay involved in football. He now owns an MLS franchise that will begin playing next year in Miami, into Miami. And obviously, Salford City have had a meteoric rise up the football non-league structure. They want to get in the Football League, but they have come under some criticism because they managed to sign Adam Rooney from Aberdeen. So a club that finishes second in the SBL, why would a player want to sign with a non-league football club? It's mad. So they come under some criticism from some of the smaller Football League clubs saying they're buying their way into the Football League rather than playing their way into the Football League. But modern football is what it is. Whether David Beckham got involved or not, the class of '92 ownership group have faced criticism of their ownership of Salford City, considering that Paul Scholes has been linked with the Oldham Athletic job, which would be a conflict of interest should Salford be promoted to the Football League. However, it is interesting that David Beckham, while not a Mancunian, he has basically been involved in the city of Manchester from the age of 15 when he moved there as a youth player. With his, he joined the academy at the age of 15. He's been for most of his life. He's been involved in the Manchester footballing scene, the greater Manchester footballing scene. And if Salford City are to get into the Football League, having someone like David Beckham with the financial resources he now has as a brand himself, that can only be a good thing. And also the fact he will be owning an MLS franchise, that could give an opportunity to some young English players who come through the Salford City ranks to play abroad and showcase their skills to a wider audience and grow the game. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Obviously, there have to be some rules and protocols that have to be followed for him to officially have his 10% stake in the running of Salford City and in the ownership of the club. But I think this is good news for Salford City, and it's good news for non-league football. I think non-league football doesn't get the media coverage it deserves. There is some really interesting stories in the non-league, and there's some interesting clubs in the non-league. And non-league football, there isn't a lot of money, so any money that gets pumped into the non-league can only be a good thing. So there we go, David Beckham on the verge of buying a stake in Salford City. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Place your thoughts below on these developments and this story, and I'll have some more videos for you soon.